It has been a long 13 years if you have missed the feeling of charging weak, pathetic, puny, squishy humans on horseback into the most depraved and brutal enemies of the Imperium, but finally we can now confirm, after a very long, very sad absence, one of the most iconic units of the Astra Militarum, or the Imperial Guard, as the army was known way back when these guys last saw the battlefields, are finally coming back. Because yes, the Rough Riders of Attila are charging into combat with the new upcoming Astra Militarum Codex, and they are doing so in a hell of a lot of style. We got our first glimpse of these way back in an old rumour engine that you can see on your screen now, with a grenade-tipped spear, giving a lot of people, myself included, an idea that the Rough Riders would be making a reappearance in 9th edition, and as you can see on your screen, they are back and they have had a gorgeous update, with some brand new stunning horses looking much more suited for the battlefields of 40k compared to their previous incarnations. These are a lot more armoured and big and rough and ready, like they look like they can actually function on a muddy, horrible, war-torn battlefield. And then of course the riders themselves, they still keep that classic Mongolian style design that they had before, with the spears and their cloak style uniforms, and they even still have that signature pointy tipped hat with the fur like round the top of it, which just looks absolutely incredible. They are a genuinely brilliant, stunning and loving recreation and reimagining of those old classic minis. And I really do think that they look incredible. They look like they have been well and truly brought into the current era of model design, and I do think they are going to be such a fun sight to see amongst armies of the Astra Militarum in all of their various colour schemes and heraldry. On top of the new models though, we also got to see a few of their new rules. It was confirmed that they get the platoon keyword, which allows them to receive orders, and they also have the core keyword for the usual benefits of, buffs and stratagems and all that kind of thing. And also, whilst their main weapon is their terrifying lances, they do also come with a lasgun each for some, random pot shots into the enemy as you are riding around the battlefield. But of course, the main reason you bring these guys, the main purpose of them, is for their incredible, for a human anyway, melee prowess. And their new and updated hunting spears now come with a selection of payloads to help you really destroy whatever target you charge into. The frag tips are strength user, -1 AP, 1 damage, but crucially each hit causes 2 hits onto your opponent. So assuming the riders have 2, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they might have 3 attacks on the charge. That could be up to 6 hits into enemy squads per rider, and that really is going to help you clear through enemy hordes and chaff, even with that relatively crappy profile. But if you are instead charging into tougher opponents, then the melter tip might be the better pick. This comes in at strength +2, so probably strength 5, considering again they are just humans, and then a whopping -4 AP and flat 3 damage. So what that means is that these guys, again, going out on a limb and assuming 3 attacks on the charge, could well have a whopping 66% chance each of outright killing a Terminator when you charge into them, which, let's be honest, is pretty damn terrifying. And what I think the best thing about these new spear tips is that unlike before, where they were basically one use only, you would charge in and you would get a boost to your melee profile, and then that would be it. You wouldn't be able to reuse the spears again, but now they are just part of the profile. You can use them again and again and again, it seems, and also you don't have to choose what tip you take at the start of the battle. It's just when you select your target. So you won't be able to hamstring yourself by choosing the frag tip and then going up against a load of enemy vehicles or Terminators or something. You can just choose whichever is going to be best for a particular situation. And what that means overall is that your Rough Riders are going to be a super fast, super mobile, potentially devastatingly killy melee option against almost any enemy that your opponent will be able to throw at you, and they can move around the battlefield, score some backline objectives, kill enemy chaff, or go after enemy vehicles that are sort of sitting on the back line like enemy basilisks, that sort of thing, all while the rest of your army sits back and unleashes the deadly ranged firepower of the rest of the guard. So that is going to be it for today. I have to say, I really do love the models. I think they look fantastic, and hopefully they will get some really good rules to go alongside it to really help welcome them back into the game after over a decade away. But I would love to know what you think of these new Rough Riders, and will you be adding any to your Astra Militarum force? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I'll catch you later, guys.